Our journey begins at the Big Horn Resort in Billings, Montana. Rally participants prepare themselves for a little drag strip action before the next day's first leg up the Beartooth Highway toward Yellowstone. But Mother Nature would have other plans.
I'm trying to figure out what's up with the weather. Right here, Monday morning, snow possible in the higher elevations. I mean, there's actual standing puddles, so we're kind of dead in the water, so to speak.
So, Yellowstone drag strip is a wash. Driver's meeting is going to be at 6 due to the rain.
Not only is Billings home to Custer's last stand, but also the last stand for the transmission of one Datsun Skyline.
Pre-rally, it looks like he's lost at least fifth gear, if not the whole transmission. So.
And we're running 200 horse to the rear wheels, and you know, it's strong motor. Worst case, I'll just find a UZ tranny and swap it out and be back on the road.
How does one do that in the middle of Montana?
One of the gentlemen in the rally here actually has a shop.
Got a couple local car clubs here in Billings, so we're just seeing if we can track down a tranny for them and see what we can get.
The mechanical failures and soggy evening weren't enough to dampen spirits, as teams were entertained by the pre-rally auction and whatever else came to mind. Team Jack, Tony, and TJ thought that it might be nice to celebrate the occasion by leaving a little collaborative art for the resort to remember us by. Thanks to a fabulous auctioneer and a generous crowd, Rally North America raised just over $9 grand for Camp Sunshine.
You call shotgun on you?
Today we are riding along with Rally North America as they have raised a lot of money for Camp Sunshine, a place that is dear to our hearts. We have been there. We love it. Our daughter loves it. It's a great place to connect with other families that understand exactly what we're going through. We meet other families that are just like our daughter, as there's very few that have her condition, diamond black fan anemia. So it's been an opportunity for us to connect, and everybody understands exactly what we're going through, and our kids have a blast. Other families it's a family camp for the whole family. So it's been a great place. Doctors from all over the world come and present, and we learn a lot of information and bring that back to our physicians in our communities. And we feel like with that information, we've been able to have a daughter that's thriving and doing well. We're just really pretty happy that Camp Sunshine exists for that benefit for us.
We're downtown Billings, Montana right now. They've welcomed us with open arms to the downtown area here, blocked off a couple roads for us. We have the top 25 fundraising teams on that side of the street and the rest of the cars down that way. So we've really got a ton of cars down here. It's just bonkers.
Today we're heading to Big Sky. They're supposed to call once we get a little bit closer and see if it's safe to drive on.
With the possibility of snow and ice in the forecast, Tony sought out the mayor of Billings to call on his Department of Transportation to get the lowdown.
I'm sure it'll melt off. It should open up.
You can take the highway, but at Vista Point, it's shut down, and they're going to make you turn around.
We need a back way into Yellowstone because Beartooth Pass is closed.
So this will get us the closest to it.
With navigators working on alternate routes, drivers fired up and headed to Yellowstone. Apparently, the news of icy conditions didn't reach, or say didn't impress, some teams.
We were on our way up to Yellowstone Park, and unfortunately because of snow and ice last night, it is closed. The Bear Pass or some Beartooth Pass is closed. So they're actually circling everyone back around, so now we're on our way back down this lovely road.
It was a road Team Mustang girls would spend loads of time on that day, beginning with an uncooperative overdrive.
We come prepared, see? My little containers here of fuses. How about them apples? We'll put that in there. Back on the road, back with overdrive, hopefully.
About 126 miles from that location, Team Zulu is making tracks.
Well, we are Team Zulu. We are from Reading, Pennsylvania. I am the driver and my husband is the navigator for the rally. He's a pretty good navigator. Sometimes he dozes off and I have to wake him up and ask him for what I'm supposed to do at the next intersection. Bob, feel free to jump in at any point. We do not have any radar detection equipment, although sometimes you wish you did have it. Yeah.
What do you mean, Nina?
Well, sometimes you get caught, you get unlucky. But yes, sir, it did happen yesterday. How fast? You don't want to know that, do you?
Meanwhile, the careful and meticulous Mustang girls were blindsided by yet another unforeseen circumstance.
Hello. Excuse me.
Hello.
Do you know where the closest gas station is?
Closest one?
Yes.
Probably in Cody.
Cody, which way is that?
The way we came, I think.
Back that way.
Yeah, back down that way.
It hasn't even been like 2 hours and we're out of gas.
Where are we?
Cody, Wyoming. I think.
Meanwhile, remember this guy?
We lined up a transmission through all of the social media. Last night at about 11 o'clock, we did it in his garage. The crazy thing is it actually came out of another Skyline. Got done about 3 o'clock, and hit the road, and we're here, and we can continue on.
Well, Team Mustang got about an hour outside of Cody when...
I did think it was the fuse, but it's not. I'm looking for a spare button that I brought for my overdrive. Now I just have to take apart the dash and make this thing work.
It was a pretty good day. Definitely saw a lot of cool stuff. It was too bad that the mountain pass was closed. That was a little disappointing, but the rest of Yellowstone was pretty awesome.
We saw a bear today. He was about 3 feet from our car. Never been that close to a black bear, and I don't think she knew she was that close to a black bear, so it was pretty awesome.
Awesome, and worth some points. Let's tally them up and see who took first place on day one.
There's an elk.
All right, so
That's Bill's chin.
It's stressful. Everybody wants to place on day one. Everybody wants to place or win on day one. Everyone said to us, you're never going to win anything in an RV. But in an RV, you're crazy. You're not going to win crap. We're going to win in an RV.
Car wash, you look worried, bro.
Not a chance.
We're way ahead, so we're not worried about it. We're just ribbing them.
It was a hard-fought contest.
805, Team Jack.
Yet, in the end, Team Jack came up just shy of the ultimate prize.
Second place.
Okay.
It's all right. It's good. I don't mind losing to these two guys. Everybody in this room is going to win tonight.
What do you think you guys are going to get into today?
There's going to be some mountain driving and lots of curvy highways between here and Great Falls, but don't know what they're going to have us stop and find. So
I wish I could tell you what we were going to get into today. I have no idea.
Sunshine. We haven't had sunshine in 2 days, and I brought out the legs, buddy.
Take it easy out there. No shenanigans. Your car running?
Got it.
There you go.
Let's get this party started.
In the summer of 1863, a ragged, trail-weary party of 6 men made camp beside a mountain stream. Bill Fairweather walked upstream, shoveled some dirt into a pan, and discovered one of the richest gold deposits in all of North America, heralding the seminal event in the history of Montana.
You find any gold yet,
Yeah,
or
we
just
got a couple little tiny gold flakes and a couple garnets.
I can't get a hold of her.
I'm colorblind, so
This is true.
colorblindness doesn't help on this.
And we've seen so many things. We were in the gift shops in there. It's just so neat to go to these places that we would never hit on our own.
Right now we just got to the Chamber of Commerce building here in Helena. This is where we pick up our next checkpoint.
Yeah.
Checkpoint 10, the ice cream shop. Yes! Alright. Recognized by the Guinness World Records as the world's shortest river. Next to, oh, I know, I've been there. That's in Great Falls.
Well, I actually don't know exactly where we are. We're at the world's shortest river. The springs come up out of the water, then it runs and connects into the Missouri River. This is my first time doing the rally. It's fun. I'm driving a new pickup of mine, which is a Viper-powered SRT10 pickup, so it's definitely fun to drive, and hopefully come back and do it again next year.
Did you guys have fun? Oh, day 2 was a fun day. Good sights and scenery. What was it? Virginia City? Beautiful. What was the second one?
What was the highlight of the day?
Going through the Lewis and Clark Forest. Twisty and quite good. I drive a 2002 Corvette Z06. Yeah, she's performed quite well on the roads.
Speaking of fine performances, Team Attraction and Distraction had a few of them, including this one. This lady is upset about the noise outside her hotel room.
But we're right at the room over here, and it's a little loud.
Attracted by our rally story and distracted by the men from Team Jack, turns out our friend from room 202 just wanted to be invited to the party. A great job by our finest ambassador.
Listening to what you're doing is just remarkable. You're fantastic people, and I wish you the best.
Team Attraction and Distraction, who also placed first on the day. Congratulations, ladies. With glaciers looming in the far distance, teams readied themselves for some of the most scenic driving on the planet. Next stop, Glacier National Park.
Today we are headed from Great Falls, Montana, up to Glacier National Park and on to Kellogg, Idaho.
Heading toward St. Mary's, which is the third checkpoint. There we're going to find a visitor center for Glacier National Park.
The driving is great. Yeah, it's been wonderful. I really enjoy driving, and along with that, I really like traveling with a pack of friends.
Glenn and I have known each other for almost 20 years. We worked together for way too long. And so, yeah, we have a lot of history together, so it's a lot of fun.
How do you end up in the back seat of this car right now?
Because you're in the front seat.
So in 2011, Mike and I signed up for it. Ran the rally. It was amazing. Everybody's like family. And came back, told the club all about it. And now we have 5 teams that run from our local club in Pennsylvania that run with Rally North America.
You have to like to drive to participate in this thing?
I never drive.
Why don't you drive?
Because it's her car.
Yes.
That's so.
It is completely so. It is completely my car. He is literally a navigator, not a co-pilot. He took it out for gas this morning. And I think he got it washed.
So I'm hoping I can take a picture with you. 1, 2, 3.
We've been driving through Glacier National Park. It's been awesome. Where we're from in Texas is pretty much flat and dirty. So the mountains and the trees and the snow and all the water, it's amazing to us. So it's
Incredible views.
Incredible.
After an epic day of driving, the teams finally make their way into the northern Idaho Panhandle.
Yeah, everything's going awesome. Haven't had any complaints. Yeah, the car's running great.
We got all the checkpoints, we found a couple of animals. Well, we ended up in somebody's living room taking a picture of a bear pelt. We'll see if the judges allow it, and if not, maybe a special mention for effort.
Our hotel for tonight is Silverthorn Lodge, or Silver Lodge? Silver Mountain. Staying at Silver Mountain Lodge in...
TJ, where are we?
We are in... we're at the Silverwood Inn. Silver Mountain Lodge. Silver Mountain Lodge.
We're married!
Married, and quite a team.
St. Mary's.
Let's see how they did.
That is good. Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Oh yeah, dude.
Is there a guy in a Wolverine costume or is it
No,
actual?
no, it's an actual.
Come on, we're legit.
We found a drunk lady in a bar and we're like, where's a stuffed Wolverine in this town? And we drove 12 miles down to...
It doesn't say live Wolverine.
No, it doesn't.
Exactly.
Nope. And we got 2 of them.
Okay, I've been had. You'll have that one. Okay.
We got two of them.
They got 2 of them.
We got 2 of them.
Oh, son of a bitch.
This kind of thing went on all night. Let's just say Team Mob Theory crushed it with over 4,000 points. The morning of day 4 brought us the sights of sunny Kellogg and the smell of fresh donuts.
There you go. Take it easy out there. No shenanigans. You're off.
Okay.
And the first day was just super enlightening. We realized that it wasn't exactly what we thought it would be, and it was a lot more laid back and about the friendship and the people that you meet.
I love it. We love that they're coming to Colfax to see the quadrupole. We're glad that they're here. Well, it's not an everyday sight in Colfax to see all these cars coming through, so it's pretty cool. It's better for them to go this way because there's no cops.
You know, I think someone may have forgotten to give these guys that memo.
Oh, I'm getting pulled over.
Oh, we're getting pulled over.
Hello. We're going a little fast down Main Street.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys doing a big old race today, or are you just
It's like a scavenger hunt.
in a certain amount of time? So you're
No, it's
competing
not
against
time.
other cars, or?
Yeah, it's just for fun. It's for charity, but it's not like
Oh.
a certain time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No, everyone leaves at different times, so.
Oh, at different
yeah.
times. Okay. There you go.
There'll be other
Don't get
people
too
coming.
crazy trying to win, okay? Drive
All
safe.
right, we are. Thank you so much.
This segment is brought to you by the American Beef Council. Beef, it's what's for dinner. Let's take a look at Palouse Falls in Washington, where on one fine day in 2010, professional kayaker Tyler Brott dropped nearly 200 feet, shattering a carbon fiber kayak paddle and a world record. It was a beautiful day for driving through the plains of Washington state, and teams arrived in Kennewick to rest up for the final leg of the journey.
Quadrupole.
That's nice.
That was cool.
You like that?
I love that.
Read a
That
little more
caught
history
this-
about the guy that made it.
Yeah, the quadrupole, the whole story, the falls.
Who's this guy?
Swiper.
Okay, all that
For
Swiper's
Dion and Rachel.
represented?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And
Twin sisters.
well, we did a grain field
That's
because that was
fine.
just cool.
Okay, gotcha.
And
twin sisters.
We got the sisters.
Sweet. Okay.
All right.
Congratulations.
4. No way.
First place.
Outstanding. Thanks,
Good job.
guys.
You did it in 5 hours and 30 minutes.
Good
So you
deal.
guys are all within 10 minutes each other, roughly?
We came in good. No, a great time. Lindsay was excited. We had a good time.
Good.
We're still married. She
Good.
still likes me.
Right.
We can't compete with Teresa and Mike, who got engaged.
Engaged? That's a first for the rally, and one we can be proud of. Best wishes to these two and their new life together. That's the mayor of Kennewick. Did you know he loves burnouts?
So each one of the cars has to do a burnout with me in it before they leave.
Okay, Mr. Mayor. Fair enough.
Huge thank you to Mayor Young for letting us do that.
By the way, that officer's got a ticket.
Oh, perfect.
We're going to party hard later. Had a nice, successful night last night. Everybody drinking some beers, having a good time. Where are we at? Kennewick, Washington.
The plan is to have a good day and a good drive.
Oh! We are on our way to Portland International Raceway.
Because we got the racetrack for today.
PIR, baby. Let's get the hell out of here.
No tickets, no penalties, no shenanigans. All right?
10-4.
Have a safe day.
Thanks,
Catch you
sir.
later.
The Columbia River Gorge was carved by the Great Missoula floods, up to a depth of 4,000 feet. Forming the boundary between Washington and Oregon, the river provides the only navigable route through the Cascade Mountain Range, connecting the eastern plains of the Pacific Northwest to the Pacific Ocean.
The Pacific Northwest has been the top of the mountain for us in a couple of different ways, literally and figuratively. As far as the roads and where we've seen and what we've done, I think it's the best we've ever had. Like, look at this road, it's sick. I'm going. This has to be driven, and if these people bypass this for the expressway today, well, shame on them. I think the interstate system was made for trucks and UPS and freight companies. Transporting goods. Most of our teams from the East Coast, and here we are driving into Portland, and 80% of our teams are returning veteran teams.
So what is that telling you?
That we're doing something right.
Have you ever driven this car before?
Yes, I've driven the car, not on the racetrack.
How nervous are you right now?
I didn't really
Not
know.
you, him. So please be aware this is a high consequence track. Treat it as such.
With TJ making it real for everyone, it was time to start your engine.
Yeah, she's a little bit noisy now, but we do love it.
We blew up the rear differential, which is unfortunate, but things happen in race cars.
The wife did 3 pace laps. I did 3 pace laps. I went out there and did some hot laps. I learned a couple things about my car. Number 1, I need better brakes. Number 2, the suspension's nowhere near stiff enough, and I'm not a professional driver. So had a lot of fun. I went off course but not off track twice, so it was a lot of fun. It's a great ending to a rally.
All kinds of winners on day 5, including Team Duhas. And the Spirit of the Rally Award was shared by Team Stangy and Team Mob Theory. Rally North America would like to thank the following friends for their generous contribution to Camp Sunshine. This year's rally through the Pacific Northwest spanned 1,473 miles through 42 checkpoints and 4 states. We'd like to thank all the teams, and we'll see you next year.